the fight is about to begin. The terrifying hunt. Next will surprise you. What happens next will shock you. The earth shakes before the echo of the roar reaches your ears. In the heart of the savannah, where shadows flicker like living specters, one truth prevails: when lions prepare to hunt, the entire wilderness pauses, holding its breath. Both predator and prey understand that a single heartbeat can sway the scales between survival and defeat. Today, you're about to witness a chase so intense, so charged with suspense, it almost feels surreal. A battle-hardened pride emerges from the swaying grasses, their tawny coats merging with the waning sunlight. They move with an assurance forged through endless confrontations over land and sustenance. Suddenly, a flurry of movement darts across their path. A terrified antelope racing blindly, completely unaware it has stumbled into peril. The lionesses respond without hesitation. No second thoughts, no forewarnings, just sheer instinct and precision. With a speed that seems impossible, one lioness shrinks the distance in mere seconds, her muscles propelling her like tightly wound springs set free. The pursuit evolves into a chaotic choreography of tactics and velocity. Dust clouds whirl, hooves thunder, and as the antelope makes a frantic turn, the lioness seizes her opportunity. In an instant, it's over, a stark reminder that in the wild, hesitation can be deadly. A serene lakeside transforms into a stage for a well-planned ambush. 7 lions position themselves with quiet expertise, each feeling the tension spreading through a nearby group of swift antelopes. The herd hesitates at the water's edge, torn between drinking and fleeing. For one fleeting moment, everything seems suspended air, heavy bodies, still instincts clashing. Then, a solitary antelope breaks away from the group. That minor misjudgment is the opening the lions have been waiting for. In a heartbeat, the pride solidifies its formation, cutting off escape routes with uncanny coordination. The solitary antelope darts left, then right, frantically seeking a way through the tightening wall of hunters. But speed means little when direction is lost. As it makes one reckless attempt for freedom, a lioness pounces from the side with impeccable timing, abruptly ending the chase. The rest of the pride moves in gracefully, almost ceremoniously, sharing the bounty gained through cooperation and patience. The lake returns to tranquility, yet the message lingers in the air in this realm. Life or death is decided in mere seconds. In the early morning warmth, a lone lioness uncovers 2 newborn antelope fawns hidden in the brush. Their tiny bodies remain perfectly motionless, relying on instinct rather than speed. An instinct that typically fails against almost every predator, but this one. The lioness approaches with a calm determination, understanding that every meal counts, especially with her own cubs waiting somewhere close. One fawn barely stirs as she claims it, but the second lashes out in a surprising burst of defiance, tiny legs flailing against her face with unexpected valor. For a heartbeat, the savannah freezes, an innocent struggle against a force far more powerful. Yet in this untamed world, bravery doesn't always change fate. The lioness secures her grip and carries both fawns gently beneath the shelter of a tangled bush, out of reach from scavengers and wandering rivals. As she settles down with her hard-won feast, movement stirs in the distance. 2 other lionesses stealthily stalk a pair of unsuspecting antelopes traversing a narrow ridge. The moment the prey steps into an open gap, the hunt ignites. One antelope leaps into the air in a state of panic, only to be intercepted mid-leap by a lioness with perfect timing. In this landscape, chances manifest and vanish within the span of a breath. In a sunlit clearing, 2 male antelopes battle fiercely to assert dominance, their horns crashing together with the cadence of a conflict neither wants to lose. Their focus sharpens entirely on one another, isolating the world around them. No scents, no sounds, no warnings. And that's when danger chooses to strike. A lioness, concealed in the tall grass just yards away, observes the struggle with unyielding focus. She doesn't rush. She calculates. She waits. Every second the males remain locked in confrontation tightens the snare they remain blissfully unaware of. Then, as their hooves dig deeper into the dust, the lioness decides. She erupts forward in a golden explosion of power. The fight halts abruptly, but too late. One antelope attempts to leap away, hoping pure instinct can offer him salvation. Instead, the lioness meets him mid-leap, her timing impeccable, her attack swift. Moments later, the pride emerges from the shadows, prepared to share the reward earned through stealth and patience. But the savannah is restless. Not far away, another pride orchestrates their own aerial strike. One lioness leaps upward, catching an antelope in a mid-air collision so precise it seems choreographed. It's a reminder that lions are not only powerful but also master strategists. Across the open plains, a solitary lioness trails a restless herd of zebras, her eyes locked onto patterns of movement only an adept hunter can discern. Each stride of the herd sends vibrations through the ground, each thunderous hoofbeat concealing her steady advance. She waits for chaos because chaos reveals the strong from the weak. Then the moment arrives. Her sudden charge fractures the herd into a swirling tempest of black and white stripes. Dust erupts. The stampede bellows. Amid the turmoil, she focuses on a single zebra and lunges with explosive determination, bringing it down in a powerful surge. But unlike many hunts, this one takes an unforeseen turn. The zebra fights back not in terror but with fierce resolve. It kicks, twists, and pushes against the lioness with all its strength. In the wild, bravery is uncommon, but it can be sufficient. The lioness maintains her hold, but the zebra remains undeterred. In a surge of raw will, it breaks free from her grip and bolts towards safety, vanishing into the herd before she can strike again. The chance for victory dissipates in a cloud of dust. It serves as a harsh reminder that even apex hunters encounter moments where prey refuses to give in. Not far from this skirmish, another zebra isolated, devoid of herd protection, runs straight into an unseen ambush. A lone zebra moves through the tall grass, oblivious to the danger its solitude has created. From the shadows, a powerful male lion meticulously observes every step it takes. He lowers his body, muscles coiled, breath steady. When the zebra pauses to listen, the lion becomes statue-like. When it shifts again, he inches closer. This is survival honed by patience. Then silence splinters. The lion surges forward in a burst of force, covering the gap in mere seconds. The zebra darts, stirring up dirt in a frantic dash, yet the lion's momentum is unrelenting. He crashes into his target with overwhelming might, toppling it before it has a chance to regain its balance. A deep, instinctive grip seals the struggle, and soon he drags the heavy body to a safer location away from scavengers. Across the plains, another lioness pursues a stampede of zebras. She zeroes in on a young foal, fixating on it with unwavering determination. This hunt signifies nourishment and survival for the family that depends on her. A massive herd of wildebeest thunders across the plain, hooves pumping like distant thunder. In their shadow, a male lion lies in wait with steadfast patience. He may not be the swiftest, but he doesn't need to be. His strength resides in timing. When one young wildebeest stumbles just slightly out of sync, opportunity reveals itself. The lion leaps forth with explosive energy. Dust swirls as he bursts through the herd, eyes locked on his target. The calf sprints in desperation, but the distance closes rapidly. A single powerful bound brings the lion crashing down abruptly, concluding the chase. Precision triumphs where speed cannot. Not far away, a lioness remains poised near another stampede. She tracks a single calf straying from its formation. When it wanders too far from the safety of its mother, she strikes from her hidden spot. One small misjudgment is all she requires. In this terrain, timing governs everything. A young buffalo isolated from its herd becomes the object of a determined lioness's pursuit. She quickly closes in, clamping onto its nose and mouth to restrict its breath, a precise tactic perfected through countless hunts. The calf struggles, pushing back against her with all the strength it can muster, yet the lioness remains steadfast, her patience unwavering. The struggle continues as the savannah observes in anxious silence. Just as the dust begins to settle, another scene unfolds nearby. A male lion targets a frail buffalo calf that can barely maintain its footing. He charges in, but the mother retaliates with fierce intensity, compelling him to retreat. Her horns slice through the air, a definitive warning that she will protect her young at any cost. But the lion doesn't relent. With a swift follow-up, he seizes the calf and bolts before the herd can regroup. Meanwhile, two lions attempt their own buffalo takedown, only to be stunned when a protective adult buffalo charges back, propelling the calf upwards to thwart the attack. Against all odds, the calf escapes. By a tranquil waterhole, a young elephant strays too far from its herd. A male lion notes the misstep and begins to stalk every step deliberate. His first leap misses the mark, but the second succeeds as a lioness joins him, their combined weight forcing the elephant down. Across the plains, another lioness risks a solo attempt on a different young elephant. She fights valiantly, but the calf's power prevails as it breaks free and escapes, a rare achievement in the wild. Throughout the savannah, each chase, every clash, and each narrow escape highlights the undeniable truth: survival is earned moment by moment. Lions rise, prey resists, and the wild perpetuates its inexhaustible cycle of instinct and resilience. These encounters reveal not only strength, but also the fragile balance that governs life in the open fields. If you desire more real wildlife tales, subscribe, leave a like, and join us as we delve into the raw, unscripted realm of nature.